Hey, what's going on, everybody? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Corey, and for those of you that do know me, you're probably a little surprised that I'm actually doing a video like this. Well, I've got a lot of projects planned for my yard, so I've decided that I'm going to start doing videos so I can show you all what projects I'm doing and how I'm doing them, and hopefully this will motivate some of you all to get out in your yards and do some work. Now, the first project that I'm going to be doing is a pond in my backyard. I'm wanting this area back here to be as low maintenance as I could possibly get it. So instead of having a pond with standing water, I'm going to be filling the pond in with rock. That way I don't have to come back here all the time and clean leaves and debris out of the pond. This option is also good if you have little kids or pets in your backyard and you don't want them getting in the water. If you fill it in with rock, they can walk right over the top of it and nothing will happen. The first thing I have to do, obviously, is dig the pond. Now, I considered renting a mini excavator for this project. However, it was going to cost me $200 to $300 to rent one for a day. So I figured since I can just get a shovel and manually dig this out myself, I would much rather do that and spend that $200 to $300 somewhere else in my yard. So let's go ahead and speed things up a bit and get this pond dug. Okay, so I have the pond dug out now, and as you can probably tell, it's the next day. It definitely took me a while to dig all this out and get the dirt moved, and I found out real quick just how out of shape I am. So if you ever want a good workout or ever want to find out just how out of shape you are, go in your backyard and dig a pond, and you'll find out real quick. But anyway, the next thing I need to do is put in this pond liner. Now, I got this pond liner from Lowe's. It's a 10-foot by 13-foot one. So I'm going to go ahead and get this laid out, and then I'm going to place the buckets where I need them. The buckets are going to be what I put the pumps in, since I'm going to be filling this in with rock. And then I'm going to be filling it in with filler rock that I just had laying around my house. And then I have some decorative rock that I'm going to put over the top. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the pond liner. Put in, and I started putting in the decorative rock, and I thought it would probably be a good idea to show you all a progress shot before I did that. So I stopped that, and this half of the pond, you can see the filler rock that I put in. It's just this random big rock that I had around my house. So I filled it in with this, and then I'm going to be putting this decorative rock over the top of it. And I also have these 5-gallon buckets in here for the pumps. Now, I needed a safe place to put the pumps where they wouldn't get damaged, so I put these 5-gallon buckets in here, and I have holes drilled in all over it so that the water can easily get in. And I think I can get 2 pumps in each of these buckets. I don't know exactly how many fountains I'm going to have right now, and I may want to add some in the future. So I think I can get 2 in each of these buckets and it'll be fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish putting the decorative rock over the top of all this, and then I'm going to be putting flagstone around the entire thing, and then I can start filling it up with water. I'm very happy with how it turned out. There's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about a little bit more. The first thing is the buckets that the pumps go in. Normally when I do a pond like this, I bury the buckets completely under the rock level. However, anytime I needed to do maintenance to the pumps or wanted to add a pump, I would have to dig the buckets out, and it was a real pain. So I decided to leave the buckets above the rock level a few inches and just build a water feature around them. That way all I have to do is move one rock and I have access to all the pumps. The other thing I wanted to talk about a little bit more was the water wheel. Now, me and my dad built this water wheel about, I think, 2 years ago, and it's held up really well. The only thing that I've had to change on it is the bearings. The old bearings on it rusted out, so I just had to change those out and got it back up and running. And the other thing that I changed on it was this top thing. Before I had just a piece of wood up here that was dropping the water down. So I decided, I had an old fountain that this was on, and it leaked really bad. So I decided to put that on top, and I think it turned out really well. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching my very first YouTube video. It was just definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I'm glad I pushed myself to do it. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is redoing this entire corner around the pond, but that's going to be in my second video. If you all like this project and want to see more of my videos in the future, make sure to subscribe to my channel, 2 Acres Evolving, and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.